Welcome to the Tutorialsmint.com. In this tutorial we are going to learn how to develop Twitter-like website in HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. So with that, I'm your host Rajendra and this is the channel where you can learn various things. So if you are a new, consider subscribing us and don't forget to like us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Before going to start development, you should have the basic knowledge of HTML, CSS and Bootstrap. So if you don't know the HTML, CSS or Bootstrap, you can learn those things from Tutorialsmint.com. Here you can learn the things like HTML, CSS or Bootstrap. So let's start the tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to develop something like this page, and basically we will divide our development in three sections, means in three videos. And in first video we will develop this section of website, and in second video we will develop remaining section, this section, and in third video we will work on the responsiveness, means our website can be viewed or can be run on any devices, so like this. And in third video we will work on this. Let's start with the development. I am using this Visual Studio Code editor, and you can use any other editors like Notepad or Notepad++, and if you want you can use this editor also. Just go to the internet and download the Studio Code editor and start using it. It's lightweight and it's free. So let's start with the code. I will create one folder on desktop, Twitter demo, and just go to the editor and click on open folder. Open this folder in the editor. Okay, this is the folder. I will create one file inside that folder and I will name it index.html. I will create another one folder also. In that folder I will name it CSS, and I will create another folder. I will name it images. So I will store all the CSS files inside this CSS folder and all the images inside this images folder. Let's start with this index.html. So we need the basic bootstrap structure, and I'm not going to write all this code here. I will just copy that basic bootstrap structure from this website. You will get that code from any other websites like w3 school or bootstrap.com. I will just go to here and I will just copy this code. I will paste it here. I will save the code and I will go to this demo folder. I will right click on index.html file. I will open that file in Chrome, and this is the output generated of this code. So let's modify a few things as per our requirement. We have changed the title of this website. Go to the browser and just refresh it. You can see that title is changed right now. So we don't require this kind of portion, so instead of that we need this kind of section. This is Bootstrap navigation bar. For that I will just copy the navigation code from this website. Go to the Bootstrap navigation bar section and copy this code and paste it here. Save the code and refresh the browser. You will see this kind of output. But if you check here, we don't require this website name. We have to name the menus like this: home, movements, notification and messages. Let's do the changes. We don't require this section, so I will remove it and I will change the menu names. Save the code and refresh it. Okay, so we will require this kind of icons, and we have to design this section also. This is the profile picture and this is the tweet button. So let's do the code for that. So I will simply copy this section and paste it here. I will use the full right bootstrap class. It will pull our content to the right side, and I don't require this. I will name it tweet. Go to the website and refresh it. Yeah, and if you observe here, there is some kind of space from left side and right side also, so we need that space also. So go to the code. We don't require this fluid, we just require container, so it will give the space from both side. Okay, so if you check here, there is some kind of background color, so we have to give the background color to our page. So let's copy the color code from this web page, and let's make the changes to our web pages. So for that I will create one new file inside the CSS folder, and I will name it app.css. Write the code for body tag and background color equals to this one. We have to include the newly created app.css in our code. Okay, let's go to the web page and refresh it. You can see the background color is applied. So if you observe here, there is some kind of text changes here. This text is bold, and we have to do our text bold also. So let's do that first. Add font weight 600. So our text is bold right now. Just copy this code and put it here, and copy this also and save it and refresh the browser. Our text is bold right now. So we need this profile, a small profile icon, and we have to design the tweet button. So let's do that first. We need this icon. I will just simply download this icon from here, and I will save that icon in my images. I will name it avatar.jpg, and go to the browse, go to the code, just write the code to include that avatar.jpg in our header section. This is bootstrap class image responsive. It makes the images responsive, and it will adjust the images as per the browser's resolution. So let's format the code and refresh it on browser. But our header is disturbed here, so we have to give the height width to this image. So let's make it. So before that I will add one class here. I will name it profile avatar and save it. um, Go to the CSS folder, profile avatar image. I will set the height 35 pixel, width 35 pixel for that image. So our header is not proper yet, so we have to make few changes here. Let's do that first. we have to override the default bootstrap CSS. So that's it, just copy this section and add into the code, refresh it. Okay, we have this section. Also we need to design the tweet button, so just copy the colors from this section. I will add the class for this tweet button, and copy this class, write CSS for it. Okay, color is white, padding is 10 pixel. This class is overriding this CSS, so we need to target the parent in order to make this work. So let's copy this and put it here. Sorry, copy this and put it here. Okay, and just copy our code and paste it, refresh it. Adjust the design as per the requirement. Margin left 10 pixel. Okay, copy the code and make it permanent, so refresh it. Okay, we have this section right now. We don't require this kind of background here. This menu is highlighted, so just remove the active class from here and save it. Okay, we will need this kind of icons, and I will use the font away sum. It provides this kind of icons, so just copy the CDN CSS and this CSS and include in our code. like this. And give the href to this and write the code for it. If you don't know how font awesome works, just go to the font awesome website and learn there how it works. This is a icons library. It provides a large number of icons, so we will use that. Refresh it. Okay, we have home icon right now. Far bolt. Just copy this one and paste it here. Change it notifications, change it to bell and change it to envelope. Refresh it. We have the icons like this. So header section is completed right now, so we will target this section. This is a profile uh, background image. So let's design this part first. So for that I will just download this image and I will use that image in my code. I will save that image in images folder and I will name it cover image .jpg. Just save it and go to the code and write the code for profile background image. So let's start it. Profile header, profile header ref, here if you check they have not used the image tag for this. This is a background image, so we will do that. So we have added this section. We will add that image to this div as a background image. So let's copy this and write CSS for it. Background URL and images cover image. Let's refresh the browser. So we have this image. So this is the portion we need to. This is the header margin, so we have to override that. This is the bootstrap code and okay, we will overwrite it. So override this bootstrap code, margin bottom we will make it 0. Refresh it. Okay, so we have to add few properties here to make it look good. Background position we will make it center. Background repeat, no repeat. Background size cover. Just copy this code and make it, paste it here and refresh. So okay, we have to increase the min height of this section, so let's do that. I will make it 400 pixel. Okay, so we have to design this section. This is the profile picture, so let's do. I will download it and I will use it in our tutorial. I will name it profile pic.jpg. Save it and go to the browser, refresh it. Okay, this is the profile picture. We have to apply the CSS to make it look like this. So I will apply CSS later. So firstly we will design, we will add this kind of menus here, so let's do that. Add the menus. I will use ULLI tag for that. Span class equals to caption span class equals to count, and the count is 4000 and 4200, and just copy this and paste it. Then just save this and refresh it. So we have these menus here, so let's do the things and let's apply the CSS one by one. So I will apply the CSS for this section, and later on I will apply the CSS for this section. So we have to add this button also. So I will copy this and paste it here. Follow button wrap at the class. Go to here and refresh it. So if you observe, there is some kind of space from left side, and there is some kind of space from right side. So let's add this space from left and right side on this web page. So I will target this div here. So I will copy this class and I will write some kind of code. Max width is 1150 pixel, margin 0 auto. It will make the content in center, okay, like this. And so let's copy this class and apply CSS for it. So we will add the 200 pixel width for the profile picture. Height is 10 pixel. So let's refresh it and make it float left. Make the position relative, refresh it and add the and border radius 100%. So it will make this kind of round. Add the background color to white, border and target this, make it position absolute. And adjust it as per like this. Copy this code and put it here. Copy these changes also and put it here. Refresh the web page we'll see this, and we have to design this menus also, so let's do that. Add these classes in CSS file, and so we have to apply the CSS for this menu also, so it look like this. So let's do that. We'll add some kind of CSS, and we'll put margin 0. By default, browser applies margin and padding uh, to UL elements, so we don't want that, so we will override it. 0. So refresh it, and so target this li and apply CSS. If we want this menus will start from here, so let's do that. Make it float left, and copy this and add here, refresh it, and apply the CSS for this display inline block. Padding left 15 pixel, padding right 15 pixel, text align center, and we don't want list style, so we'll make it none. Copy this code and put it here, refresh it. So we need this kind of background color here, so apply the CSS for that. This background color is not working here because we have this div as a float left and this div as float left. Once you make some divs as float, so you need to add a clarifix after that, so we'll add one div here. This is the bootstrap class, so let's try now adding background color, background, so it's working. Padding bottom 20 pixel also, and so we will need this kind of box shadow, so I will just copy the box shadow from here and put it here. Okay, so let's add this class in our CSS file, and add this CSS, save it, refresh the page, and okay, this is the we need to design this section menus. We have to change the color of menus, and we need this kind of, so let's do that. So go to here and copy the color from here. Okay, color is changed, and we have to make it display block, so it will come to the next line. We'll target this class display block, copy this and paste it here, add the other class, this class, and add the same property here also. So refresh it. Okay, now we have to give the space here and refresh it. So let's add the styles like this to this menu. So but we don't want this kind of underline to the text, so first remove that underline, so add CSS for that. Refresh it, and yeah, underline is gone. So do the text changes, so we need this one as bold, we will make 13 pixel font, and we will increase the font here. Okay, let's copy this. Save it and refresh it. Okay, so we need this button to here, so let's do that. And add the class here, refresh it, and add the styles to this button. Just copy the color from here and apply it here. Apply the border radius as 20 pixel, make the color to white. Okay, and we have to add margin of 10 pixel, 15 pixel. Okay, that's it. Copy the code and paste it here and add a class for it. Copy this one. Okay, refresh it. This color is overridden by some other CSS, so let's check it. So we have to target the parent element, so in order to work that, so I will add this and refresh it. Yeah, it's working. So we'll do some modifications. Copy these changes and paste it here, refresh it, and yeah, we have developed something like this. And so there is some kind of space here, so we'll add space also. To 14, and I will make it to 14. This is the first part of video, and we have almost designed something like this. So next video we will see the remaining section. We will design this section, and in third video we will do the responsiveness. Thanks for watching. Thank you.